What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are doing the top 10 two guards in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. Before we get on to it, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are trying to hit 238,000 subscribers by the end of this weekend. Right now we are actually quite a bit ahead of this. I think we're on like 300, so we're about 700 off. We're probably not going to hit it, but you know what, it's going to be close, so we might as well push for that goal. So these are the two guard positions. First of all, only primary two guards, no primary small forwards. Second of all, this is my list, my personal preference. So guys that are honorable mentions before we get on to anything: Scottie Pippen. A lot of people are high on this card. I'm not. I just think he doesn't. I've used him a few times. Don't like him. His release is okay on next gen. Don't like it at all on current gen. I mean, he's a fine 3-and-D cone, but like that's what he is. Like, call a cone, like he's a cone. He is an honorable mention. Mitchell, I don't think anyone would have Mitchell in their top 10. I am not putting in the Flash Harden. Other guys that are honorable mentions: this Michael Jordan here. This Michael Jordan here. I'm actually gonna put this Michael Jordan as like a honorary number 3, or honorary number 4/5 is this Michael Jordan right here. I think he's fantastic. Again, the lack of half range extender is quite a big one, and I'm not that much of a fan of Michael Jordan's like animations, but again having half range extender, while it's not that big a flaw on current gen. On current gen, this guy is absolutely elite. It's just on next gen, half versus gold range, there's a quite noticeable difference between half and gold range. So that is why he is there for my personal list, because again, I do play mostly on next gen. And then other guys that are honorable mentions: Clay is an honorable mention. I mean, you're gonna have to put Wade in honorable mention. Levine. Any good diamond two guards? I mean, if you want to put Clay diamond, or you want to put what's his name on it? Rudy Fernandez in the honorable mentions. Be my guest. Hero, probably an honorable mention. But yeah, that is it for the start. Now let's get on to the list. And number 10, we got Vince Carter. Vince Carter, Pantheon All-Star player, 30 Hall of Fame badges, 26 golds, 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan. He's at 95 speed, 95 3 ball, 30 Hall of Fame badges, half range, half showtime, half clamps, half quick first step, 94 lateral quickness, 76 post hooks. You can give him deep hooks. He's also got the Curry slide, Pro 6 behind the back. He's really nice on current gen. He is something on current gen. The problem is that on next gen, I just don't like his release. I've used it a few times. I'm like, he's all right. He's good and all. He's gonna dunk it on a lot of people. His handle's good. I just think that jump shot is not at an elite level, and for that reason, like, this is a very strong position. Just a heads up, like, the two guard is a really strong position. Like, there are no bad cards on this list. There are no even like average cards. These are all great cards. Like, if Vince Carter was a primary small forward, we'd probably be looking at a top 5 in that position. I'm struggling to speak, but yeah, he's number 10. Number 9, we have got modern age hero James Harden. Literally put the Flash one into the same card. So Harden versus Vince, I think they're very similar cards. I give Vince the advantage release-wise, because on next-gen, Vince's release is better. On current-gen, I think Harden's is probably better. Pro 3 behind the back's better than Pro 6. Pro 2 escape is good. Obviously, really good speed and acceleration. Good three-pointer. Clamps, quick first step, unpluckable. I think what really separates Harden from Vince is the fact Harden can play point guard. Like, if you're looking lengthwise, 1 inch longer wingspan for Harden. Vince is 1 inch taller, but I mean, badges-wise, lengthwise, they're very similar. But I'm going to give Harden a slight edge due to the fact he can play point guard. That's really it. Like, this is a really tight one. And then we've got number 8. This guy would maybe would be number 10 on current gen, but he's number 8 because he's like number 3 or 4 on next gen. Ray Allen. Ray Allen base, half blinders. Yeah, he doesn't have the stats. Yeah, he doesn't have the badges other than shooting badges. But you know what? There is an entire game where he might be like He's so much better than Harden and Vince on next gen. It's like, it's not even funny. It is not even funny. Like, he can still get all the next gen boosts with quick first step, all the like stun animations. He's got only slasher dribble style, which means he can't quick stop. That is a bit of a problem. But still, even being unable to quick stop, yes, it is a problem. But like you can still shoot directly off the Curry slide without quick stopping. Like, if you know what you're doing, you can still get a bit open. Yes, he would be better if he had quicker shifty. 100% he'd be better if he had quicker shifty. But there is one key badge that separates him from a lot of players. Steady/blinders. Hall of Fame blinders. The most OP badge, the most important badge, probably more important than range extender for next gen, because you can actually shoot from you can shoot from 2 or 3 feet out. You can probably shoot from 2 feet outside the 3-point line with no range in this game, and range is quite cheap as well. But Hall of Fame blinders basically just allows you just so much more space. Ray Allen last week in limited, was it last week? I think it was when I went. There was 1 week. Yeah, it was last week. I had played 14 games. I think 11 of them were rage quits, and the 3 that weren't rage quits, Ray Allen averaged 50 points a game. Like, it was just ridiculous how overpowered this card is. Is he as good as these two guys on current gen? No. No, he is not. If you were to make a current gen tier list, would Ray Allen be top 10? No. But if you were making a next gen tier list, Ray Allen is top 5. And for that reason, he's got to go somewhere on the lower end. If you want to put him at number 10 for that reason, that's fine. If you're on current gen, I wouldn't use him, but yeah, he is on this list at number 8. At number 7, we got Brandon Roy. Brandon Roy has got 95 speed, 95 acceleration. So again, super quick. He's got 96 3 ball. He's only got a couple of defensive hot badges, but he's got clamps, which is an important one. He's got half tie handles, half unblockable, half quick first step, half handles for days, half downhill, half ankle breaker. He's got half showtime/posterizer. He's got range extender. Again, he's got no steady/blinders. He's got 84 post fade, 61 post hook. Good lateral quickness or great lateral quickness in 95. His animations are Tracy McGrady's as well. So he's got Trey Burke on quick, slasher dribble style. Again, because he can't curry, it is quite difficult to 3-hunt with him on next gen. It really is. Like, he is a cone on next gen. Like, you have to say it like it is. Like, he doesn't, with slasher dribble style, you don't get those burst animations. So he doesn't do it well. He doesn't get the step back stun animations. Like other players with those better dribble styles do, because you can't really burst out of that. So the problem with this card for me is that just on next gen, Brandon Roy is a cone, and he doesn't quite have the length to be that much of an elite cone. Like, from my personal team, I have a guy that's ahead of Brandon Roy, as well as Ray Allen are my 2 guards. Like, Brandon Roy doesn't make my actual team, even though I have Brandon Roy. But if I was playing on current gen, Brandon Roy is a no-brainer. Like, Trey Burke release is one of the best releases in the game. He can handle it. He can shoot. Again, his only problem is that he can't curry slide on current gen. He's pretty much perfect in every other way. Then at number 7, we got Clyde. Clyde is one of those players that I have above Brandon Roy. I think that Brandon Roy is slightly better than Clyde Drexler on current gen. I'm going to say that. But on next gen, Clyde is significantly better. So, 89 3 ball on Clyde, 94 speed, 94 acceleration, half showtime. He's got gold range extender, half catch and shoot, half corner specialist, half difficult shots, half fire star, half hot zone hunter, half target shooter, half volume shooter, quick for step handles for days, and he's got like clamps and stuff. So he's got more badges. Like, you're looking 29 versus 26, and more half badges. Very kind of similar overall stats. Yes, Brandon Roy is better, but they are quite similar. But you've got shifty dribble style, which means he can quick stop, and he's got the curry slide. Shifty dribble style is way more important if you're trying to, or well, it's a good one to have. Like, if someone can curry slide and stuff and has half blinders, you know what, you can get away with not being able to quick stop, but you would still rather quicker shifty. He's got base 5, which is good on current gen, is potentially the best release in the game on next gen. And you know who else has base 5, lads? Let's keep scrolling. Let's keep scrolling. Let's keep scrolling. Dean Wade, lads. Dean Wade. It is the Dean Wade release. He is chicken man. Like, he is so cash. And again, can curry pro 6 behind the back, dunks on everybody. I think he's a lot better than Brandon Roy in my opinion on next gen, and he's a little bit worse than on current gen, so I'm going to put him 1 position ahead. And now we're on to our top 5. I think most people are going to agree with 4 of these 5 players. Most people are going to agree with. One of them is a point guard, but he's primary 2 guard, so I have to put him in. Opal Tracy McGrady at number 5. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan. He's literally Brandon Roy, but he's a lot taller. I mean, I can't really say much more, like literally copy paste. And the thing is, Brandon Roy's a cone, but Tracy McGrady is a super cone. Like, he's one of the best defensive 2 guards in the game on next gen. And obviously on current gen, Tracy McGrady's just god tier. Like, he's insane. Like, again, with the way the burst is, Trey Burke release off the quick stop. Tracy McGrady's incredible card in current gen. On next gen, Tracy McGrady is a cone, but my god, is he a good cone. The reason why, again, I say he's a cone is that he doesn't get the good burst animations. He doesn't, like, he can't quick stop, and he doesn't have the Curry slide. And, like, yeah, I know for a fact a lot of you guys are going to be saying, I run my offense through Tracy McGrady on next gen. And, I mean, that's perfectly fine. If that's what you do and you have success with, go with it. But, in the meta game, his best use is as a cone on next gen, but he might be the best cone. He's the second best cone next gen, I think. At that 2 guard position anyway. But yeah, so Tracy McGrady, absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. There is one guy, actually. Did I forget one player? Is this guy a 2 guard? This guy is a 2 guard, Malik Sealy. Honorable mention. Tracy McGrady goes to number 6. We got Malik Sealy, in my opinion, is he at the level of he's at that similar level to T-Mac. He's at that similar level to T-Mac. So, number 5B, Malik Sealy. I was just thinking, I was like, he's a 2 guard. Or a small forward. He is a top cone. He is a cone at the level of Tracy McGrady. On next gen, I put him on the same level as T-Mac. Not quite as good at T-Mac on current gen, but he's a better cone than T-Mac on current gen. I prefer Ray Allen based off the catch. He's only at goal range though, but he can curry and stuff. Yeah, he's probably a little bit better than T-Mac on next gen. Probably a little worse in current gen. So for that reason, I'm going 5A, 5B. And number 4, Juan Carlos Navarro. So, Juan Carlos Navarro is one of those players that it's a controversial one putting him at number 4. First of all, because he's a point guard. But if you're a pro on point guard, he's the best. He really is. Like 97 speed, 97 acceleration, 95 3 ball. He's got half showtime as well, which is crazy. He's literally like point guard Hondo. Got a really long wingspan, 6'10". He's at 95 lateral quickness, all these Hall of Fame badges, half range. And dude's got the Curry slide, pro behind the back, and way base on quick. Like, if you're talking about pro-am guys, he is going to be the, like, standout player. Like, you're going to be seeing a lot of him. If competitive MyTEAM stays on current gen, and the pro-am guys start to come back like they did last year around April, you're going to see so many pro-am guys using this card as their main offense. And I reckon if this is a guy that if he was out pre-250, I can guarantee you would have been on Splash Edition's team. I can guarantee you he would have been on Splash's team. And he is number 4. At number 3, we got Hondo. Imagine better. I get it. He's not as... Juan Carlos Navarro isn't... Well, imagine taller Juan Carlos Navarro. I'm not going to necessarily say better. Imagine taller Juan Carlos Navarro, but at the 2 guard position. And yes, he doesn't have the same amount of half badges, but I mean, he has all the key ones. That's literally it. He's just taller Juan Carlos Navarro. And there's a bit of a difference because base 98 is a quite significant... It's basically... Base 98 and weighted is basically the same thing on current gen. There's almost no difference. But 98 is quite a bit better on next gen. So that's why I'm going to give Hondo the advantage. Quick stop and Hondo... Just an insanely good card. An insanely good card coming in here at number 3. At number 2, we got Kawhi Leonard. If you guys want to put Michael Jordan somewhere in like this rough category here, his other card, that's fine. His Pantheon card. But Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard's best defensive animations in the game. He's a 6'7" with a 7'3" wingspan, which again is really, really nice. He has got 94 speed, 94 acceleration, half range, half climb, a bunch of good defensive badges. He's also got the Curry slide, Ray Allen based on quick, which is unbelievable. He's like, in my opinion, I'm saying this now, I prefer Malik Sealy on current gen. I know most people don't agree with me on that one. Anytime I've used them, I think Malik Sealy's been better. But again, that is just personal preference. But on next gen, Kawhi, he might really be the best. Like, dribble style Kawhi Leonard, he can't quick stop with Kawhi Leonard dribble style. I think it's almost the same as like Slasher. But at the end of the day, half range, half blinders, Ray Allen base. Like those three things, like they are the only reason Ray Allen is on this list at all is because Ray Allen has got half range, half blinders, and Ray Allen base. Imagine you add all the best defensive badges to Ray Allen. That's literally what you got here with Kawhi Leonard. That's literally what you got to Kawhi Leonard. He's Ray Allen with god tier defense. So I'm putting on a better dunker. Actually, no, the same dunker. And Hall of Fame Showtime / posterizer. So I'm putting Kawhi at number 2, and I don't think it's particularly close. I think he is number 2. And at number 1, we got Michael Jeffrey Jordan. I just can't not put him here. I mean, he has a 39 half badges, half range, half clamps, half quick first step. His release is fine. He's got a bad dribble style, but he can curry, so he can kind of get away with it. He's got 94 3-ball, Jordan release on quick. He's unbelievable on both gens. I mean, again, an absolutely flawless card. So we got MJ here anyway. We got Michael Jeffrey Jordan coming in here as our number 1 2 guard. So anyway, yeah, that's the video. Number 10, we have Vince Carter. Number 9, we have James Harden. Number 8, we have Ray Allen. Number 7, Brandon Roy. Number 6, Clyde Drexler. Number 5A, we've got Malik Sealy. Or number 5, we've got Malik Sealy. Number 5A, we've got Tracy McGrady. Number 4, we have got Juan Navarro. Number 3, John Havlicek. Number 2, Kawhi Leonard. And number 1, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. So yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. That is the video. This is our top 10 2 guards in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.